And the Super Bowl, you get $50
Here's
and
the
a
former
trophy.
Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29.
Make sure my people are in it. But I've been playing in these leagues since like Madden 17. So 4 years. I know a couple of them.
95, 56. Hey, box drop.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Breeze. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Open man is Michael Thomas.
Wow, how did I miss that tackle?
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the pickup of 27. And they pick up the first down in the process. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped. First down play.
You ready? 56. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Breeze. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Breeze here finding Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity. Strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it. Now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Thomas, the intended target.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Mayfield down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
To try again after the sack. Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Right here. Hey, one alert! Hey, Alpha! 1st and 10.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Typically,
They are,
we think it's
unless,
the strong
like,
safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst
trying to
traffic.
think of who.
But in this case, how about the
There's a
free
couple of them
safety
that's
coming up?
yeah,
and
like
making a
once
big-time
they
play.
hit their X factor,
From the 27, Mayfield. This
their
pass
jukes
complete
are
to Higgins.
ridiculous.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Yep.
Rashard Higgins, 27 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he finds Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Breeze now on 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook.
Damn.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. Breeze now.
Look at that.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And inside
Play
the
some man
20
coverage and
before
leave him
he's
wide open
brought
with it.
down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Into the red zone. It's Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yellow lady. Number 53. 53.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. From 3 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
It's so hard to block kicks on here, too.
Opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
I've
So
blocked
obviously his confidence
a
was never
handful.
lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must
You know when
maintain
you get
that
it
as a
because it
quarterback.
like
But I have to
zooms
think
in.
that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
19
Christian
yards
McCaffrey's
to
got
pick
some
up
good
there.
juice,
Move
too.
the chains. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is.
Yeah, you got to get them like
third.
outside the pocket before they take off.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. Past the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They hand off to the big tight end. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. On 2nd and goal. Mayfield, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown, and the Browns have taken the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work.
I've lost many games like that.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired.
You miss
the
it.
big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow
And then you go
down,
for 2.
how to get off the field,
And you miss
how
that.
to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next
And then they
time
kick a field goal
in
and they
order to
win.
stop those guys?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree
that
that
come
if
wide
you put
open.
together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now Breeze. Pressure, and he's going to be taken
That's
down.
another thing.
They sack him back right around the
It's so
44.
so slow to get rid of the ball.
Schubert gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze complete to Washington. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
What are we doing here?
Shotgun now for Breeze. And Thomas has it. Touchdown!
That was a man blitz, too. Man,
Michael Thomas.
my cornerback stayed on the wrong side of the field. And I literally hit timeout as soon as he snapped the ball.
This football game. And there they got him the ball. Just
Oh, you're good,
get it
you're
to him,
good.
let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his RAC, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I ain't got no offense.
The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They try to throw the ball, 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Throwing, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
That was the...
Odell Beckham, 87 yards. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead
that was
after we had seen the touchdown.
The craziest thing I think I've ever seen.
What we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they?
No, they just stood there.
Back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys will take over.
Did you mean to pump fake it?
30-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that
I'll pump fake it.
So first
and
and 10 from the 30. Following the interception, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And it's caught. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
64,
they'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. To throw, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Rashard Higgins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Yeah. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this
I had a guy
drive
return one of those on me one time.
They get it up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? That'll be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
We're shaving Baker's mustache in mine.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustmts that might be made defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They have to punt it.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller, since that the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
You know Chauncey Gardner that played at Florida?
Play there's the Browns strike for
he plays for Saints.
And a first down. So
for some reason, he's going by C.J. Gardner-Johnson now.
On first down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 35 on 2nd down, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara.
Well, that's the way to
second touchdown.
Second half adjustments.
And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
Now you got your defense playing.
And that will get them one closer. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive,
That's how you
but
hit.
This is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And
oh my goodness,
nowhere to throw. He chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
I get nervous.
Third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield.
Like that.
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
There you go. There's your defense.
Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Muscling free near the 40. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen.
What?
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense.
Making up for that catch they let Odell have earlier.
They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Breeze's throw on target to Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down.
56. Much 56.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of
About time Myles Garrett does something.
Taken down. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Breeze. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Inside the end zone, or red zone.
There that time with Thomas. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those 2 teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in Week 17. So I would say...
He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for the Browns. 49 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Chubb on 1st down, not going to go anywhere as he'll lose 3 on that one. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Play fake. Mayfield. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jamario Davis. And these guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, it's a good thing he didn't catch it.
Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame. I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. So here we go on 4th. Hill is going to float this over the middle deep. And no, it's incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires.
I mean, Taysom Hill did make a hell of a play in the Walker game.
Excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hunt. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
What Chubb in?
Mayfield off the play fake. And that'll be incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
A motherfucker.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Oh, you fucking kidding me.
And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
To throw, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Breeze now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Now Breeze finding Kamara. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative.
I can cover Michael Thomas, but I can't stop Kamara.
Think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back.
It don't matter.
The second touchdown, you got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Look at that.
Breeze here finding Kamara, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Mott's 56. Mott's 56.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Eric Murray that time there to knock it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Again, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to face a third down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, third down. Breeze going to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Breeze going to come up here, first and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the... And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20. Now Breeze. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams and the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Breeze now on first down. Now Breeze lost the football, and this is picked up by the Browns. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10.
Like he was trying to block a field goal.
It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I'll let you try to send it, that way you can be home.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Miles Garrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. After the sack on first down, Breeze looking long for Thomas. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 57 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. From the gun, it's Breeze. And a touchdown here as we near the end of this ball game.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Who you going to be?
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
How about that, partner? A little razzle-dazzle. Fake field goal that turns into a pass
and
a touchdown. Fooled everyone, including us.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years.
Yeah, it just takes so long to develop.
And see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball
usually by the time it develops, you got people right there on you.
3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Now a desperate, it's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Throwing now is Breeze. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it.
For a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Finish game. Do we stay in here? No. You should be able to just hold X down. I'll see another invite. Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of people are in the 80s now. Let's see. I'll be 6. No, no. So this might come back and bite me in the ass because Jimmy Garoppolo is slow as hell. This is my Super Bowl prediction.